guys, my name is Tammy. I'm a doctor of physical therapy and my Tito's walking around. And in this video, I want to talk about, sitting posture. I know a lot of us are right now sitting at home, and for myself, this was the first time I've actually had to sit down for most of the day, and I started having really bad lower back pain. Now, poor sitting posture doesn't just cause lower back pain. It can also cause neck pain, upper back pain, elbow pain, shoulder pain, right? In general, if your body's in the same position for a prolonged period of time, you will start having aches and pains, right? As always, before we start the video, make sure to read the indications, contraindications, and red flags. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now, you guys, I do have a video that goes over exercises you can do to prevent lower back pain or help lower back pain in sitting posture. But in this one, I'm just gonna go quickly over some of the greatest stretches you can do and then talk about what is somewhat of a good sitting posture, okay? So we are going to start in our neck. What ends up happening, you guys, is that if you're sitting at work for long periods of time, we end up being in this position a lot of times, right? And that's because either our setup is not correct, or it's just our body doesn't have the strength to help us sit up tall, right? So what I want you to do first is think about your neck position. We are going to start with some chin tucks, okay? So what I want you to do is just bring your chin all the way back, hold it 5 seconds, relax. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax again, you guys. I'm not going down, not going up. I'm right here, just going back. Because a lot of times I see people who are sitting like this for a long period of time, they also start having really bad headaches. Again, there are some fantastic exercises you can do to get rid of that type of headache. I'll leave the link in the description for you guys. The second exercise is going to be a scapular squeeze. Again, we are trying to wake up our back muscles, right? So have your hands, bring your arms right beside your body. I'm going to squeeze your shoulder blades back as if there's like a penny between your scapula, your shoulder blades, and you're trying to hold on to that, okay? So hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, relax. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, relax. You can repeat it 10 times and do it, 3-4 times throughout your day. Then we are going to move into some stretches for our neck. I'll go over some simple ones. Take your hand, put it right where your chair is, and with the other hand, you're just gonna tilt your neck away and gently provide a little bit of overpressure. You should be feeling a really nice stretch on the lateral side of your neck. And hold this for 30 seconds. And from here, we're just going to jump into our second stretch. So right now, we just tilted our neck, right? Now rotate it, bring your nose towards your armpit, and with your hand, provide a gentle downward pressure. So now you should be feeling a stretch a little more on the back side of your neck. Again, hold it for 30 seconds, and then we can repeat it on the other side. So first, I'm just tilting. Second stretch, I'm rotating my head as well, and the pressure from my hand changes. The first one is sideways, the second one I'm just providing a gentle stretch down. Then what I want you to do is take both hands and bring it behind you and roll your shoulders back, okay? So we're providing a little bit of stretch to our chest, and you should be feeling that opening in your chest, in your upper back. Okay guys, the next stretch I want you to do is going to be a chest opener. So take both of your hands, put it right behind your head, and gently just bring your head up, pop your chest forward. It's like we're bringing our elbows up towards the ceiling. So my hands are here. I'm just gonna go up and back down. Again, up and back down. So I'll show you guys at the side view. I'm here, just gonna go back. And really trying to open up my chest. The next movement is going to be for our lumbar spine. So these are called lumbar pumps. So you're gonna bring your hands right on your lower back, and then we're gonna tilt our lower back forward and backwards. Forwards and back. It's like we're creating an arch, forward and back. It's not a chest opener, you guys. I'm not moving my chest back and forth. My chest stays where it is. It's just my lumbar spine, forward and backwards. Come, baby. Come here. Okay. Okay, so again, you can try to incorporate about 10 of these every hour to just kind of wake up your lower back. Then we're going to move into some leg stretches. So again, my favorite one is going to be the performer stretch. Bring your ankle right over your knee, okay? And then gently push your knee down. So you should again be feeling a really nice stretch in your glute, moving to your knee. Hold it for 30 seconds, and then we can repeat on the other side. Now, if you wanted to make this a little bit deeper stretch, you guys, if I'm here, I'm just gonna lean forward a little bit. And again, you're gonna hold it for 30 seconds. After your performance stretch, you can always do a hamstring stretch. So bring one foot forward and just lean forward, right? And you should be feeling a really nice stretch in the back of that leg. You can try it again on the other side. Bring your leg forward and just lean forward. Point your toes up and make sure you're not slouching your back, okay? So your back is pretty straight as you're going forward. Now, you guys, these are probably my favorite stretches to do to help with better posture at work. But just remember that what helps the most is that you keep moving, right? So I tell my clients that, you know, maybe they can try to put a timer on their phone. Do you want to sit next to me? They can put a timer on their phone. So every 20 minutes, you know they have to get up, they have to move. A lot of people are like, you know, I can't leave my desk every 20 minutes. That's okay, but you can do what we just did, right? It won't take you more than 5-6 minutes to go through them. You can even still be working as you're doing these movements, right? Okay guys, the next thing we're going to talk about here is your sitting posture at work. So you want to make sure that you pick a chair that's actually good for you. And you can actually adjust the height of it, okay? So I'm sure you guys can all also ask for like an ergonomic assessment, so you know someone can come and fix your station. But basically, rule of thumb is that you want your knees and your hip at a 90-degree angle, okay? So if this chair is too low, my knees are going to be too high, okay? And that's going to put a lot of pressure right on my hip and might aggravate my lower back, might cause hip issues in a sitting position, okay? And now if the chair is too high for you, you should put a stool underneath your feet, because again, if it's too high, you're going to be in an anterior position. Your hips will be a little more forward. Again, that can just cause a lot of hip and lower back issues. We're just going to move up now in terms of your lower back. Again, if it's a chair where there is a little bit of like a lumbar support where you can sit back on it, obviously it's better. But how many times, you know, have we had that chair, but then we're sitting like going forward, right? So what I recommend doing is just maybe take another towel or a lumbar roll and put it right in your lower back, okay? So I'm gonna show you guys with this pillow that I have. I'm just gonna, you know, take the pillow, twist it and put it right in my lower back. What ends up happening is as soon as I have the support here, I automatically sit up tall. Then I don't really need to worry about my upper back, right? Because even if you look, I'm giving some stimulation to my lower back to be like, hey, sit up tall, right? And I'm sitting better now, right? Now, in terms of your arms, what you want is if you're typing, you want to make sure the keyboard, again, is not too far away from you, it's not too close to you, that again, you're in that 90-degree angle. So if your keyboard is right here, that's the best for you, and then you can mouse right here as well. And your monitor has to be right in front of you. I can't tell you how many times I see people who have neck pain and they're like, oh, I have neck pain here and it causes headaches. And I'm like, okay, is your monitor straight in front of you? And most of them will tell me that it's not. That either the monitor is like on this side and, you know, they have their phone and whatever on the other side. So it's really important that the monitor is right in front of you so that you don't have to lean forward and the whole day your head is not like this, right? Because that can also cause a lot of issues. Now, even if everything is set up perfectly for you, the monitor is good, the keyboard is in the right place, the chair is perfect, if you're not moving, if you don't remind yourself to move, you will still experience some pain, right? Because sometimes even if everything is perfect, we might be really focusing on something, and then for 3 hours we might be sitting like this, right? And everything is perfect, we're just sitting like this, and then you go to get up and then your back is stuck, right? And then we'll say, you know, I have lower back pain issue. No, you were just sitting in a really awkward position for a very long time, right? So what I suggest is put that timer for yourself. Make sure you do your lumbar pumps, you guys. I can't tell you how essential that is, because it kind of wakes your spine up. It's like, hey, I'm here, I'm moving, I need energy to move. So then your muscles are up, and when you go to get up, you don't compensate using your glute muscles instead. Does that make sense? So let's say if I'm sitting like this, okay, for 8 hours, and my lower back muscles are like, well, she's not moving, why should I be up? Right? So they're shut off. And then you go to get up, and those muscles are off, right? They're sleeping. But now you create that motion, and the muscles are not ready for it. So your big muscles try to compensate, and then they go into spasms, and then that causes a lot of issues, right? That is when, you know, that happens. You go to bend forward to pick something, and you're like, ow, like I got stuck in that position. It's because the postural muscles were sleeping. So we need to make sure, you know, every hour, 2 hours, you're doing your lumbar pumps. Hey guys, I tried to keep this really simple. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, if you have any questions, please make sure to leave a comment for me. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.